the height of human evolution.
Oh god, I hope not.
Sahelanthropus.
Actually, I mean, technically what we're doing now isn't like brand new.
It's
ground
not much
either.
different, it's not original, and we're probably not even good at it.
I can guarantee we're not good at it.
But that's what makes us lovable. Endearing, even.
Endearing?
Okay, me, endearing.
Wait, what?
Maybe another grab.
Let me just say this. Cheese wax. I will forever never let you live that down. I could bring up my car bumper.
No.
Kiwis.
Stop. Just
Both the bird and the fruit.
You're sure this well isn't going to open up under us?
Did I eat a bird?
You thought it was an actual kiwi.
Oh.
Oh, and you're deathly allergic to strawberries.
No, I'm not.
And every time I have to explain this to you, you are exceptionally allergic to strawberries, and we have to drive you to the fucking hospital every time you eat one.
I thought it was raspberries.
Wow, you can't even remember what the fuck you're allergic to. Jesus Christ, Anthony.
No, it's not what we call this at all.
Like,
I'm not allergic.
You
to
never
anything.
seem to remember shit about your allergies. You've got a serious condition, dude.
But I think I would know, especially when I made that berry sangria,
Let's try.
and I drank it myself. Cause
Do you remember how you got to bed that night?
No, nobody came. I don't think I have a bed. I think I fell asleep on the floor.
There you go.
But it was a sangria. It could have easily been the alcohol.
That's just absurd. Why would it be the alcohol?
Why do I bother arguing with you? Why do I believe that it matters what I say in an argument with you?
There could be activity below.
Then let's
Ooh, I can see below. I remember the first time
Wait,
playing through this didn't actually pop, so I had no gravity well to go down. So I had to reload.
I was playing a mission and the artifact I was supposed to grab never appeared.
It's great. Love this game. I love how it's working when we're recording it. But like the moment we play it by ourselves, it shits the bed so hard.
Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned?
You mean the stationary object that people keep flying into in space? Like, why is the Scourge a problem? Because it looks completely stationary. It doesn't appear to be moving or doing anything.
Dead. Without
Maybe it's one of those things you have to kind of take
Wall.
their word for it. The wall Pokemon.
The wall Pokemon. Thank you, Dexter.
He's a steel earth type.
He's a wall type Pokemon.
Right over the console. If you try interfacing, you'll burn your hands off.
Neat.
no fluid means no power.
I would immediately grab that console.
That's why
Right.
the devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak.
Duct tape.
Ferrofluid?
Ferrofluid.
12% ceramic.
So 12% of it is just a cup of tea, or like,
Ceramic.
yeah.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
Phoebe,
And
that's stupid.
I'll give them a shot.
You keep saying Phoebe. It's Phoebe.
I don't really care for the difference.
I don't really care.
I'm sure people do,
Frequencies.
but I don't.
Patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
That is what we just established 3 times in this conversation, yes. Neat!
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge. You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
Don't care, I'm running away!
That's us, man. We build bridges. We're the bridge builder.
We got that door working too.
Is that what the builders were in Marvel doing?
Yeah, building bridges.
Whoa! I love how Ryder takes like 5 extra steps when I stop moving.
That was a fucking cartoon right there.
Super helpful!
Running in the air type of
Watch your
thing.
step. It's still a long.
You know how janky the jumping and like leaping is in this game?
Yeah.
Really glad they built platforming off of it.
Wait.
I love platforms.
Platforming is great when
That's strange.
the game doesn't have jumps. You don't have mad leaps, yo. Why would they be dead?
I'm kind of looking forward to, I don't know if it's well-placed hope, but I think it's a game called Anthem that they advertised in E3. You basically play in exo suits, so you're basically Iron Man. And there's a couple of different suits. It
Oh,
looks a
yes!
lot-
Yes,
It
yes,
looks
yes.
a lot like Destiny, really.
Oh, the weird, like, Rocketeer jetpack game,
Yeah, yeah.
where it only had one worthwhile level where you actually could... And then it abruptly ends? Like, didn't it only have, like, 10 levels, and it didn't feel like it was an ending?
Destiny? Or Anthem? Because Anthem's not out yet.
Oh my god, I am thinking of a different game altogether.
Yeah.
For some reason, when you said Destiny, I didn't think Bungie. I didn't think, like, the fucking, like, Halo ripoff. Because it's just Halo.
Yeah.
With Nathan Fillion in it again. So Halo. I thought... What was that one game? What was that, Remember you played that Nathan Drake type character, and, like, you fall into another dimension where people have, like, functioning jetpacks?
Was it like an old western?
No.
setting?
Think like a Rocketeer. Think like a fucking, like...
I think I've heard of. Oh God. Well, okay, no.
Dark
punishments.
Void or something like that? I think it was called The Void or Dark Void.
Huh.
Oh my god,
I
it
don't
was...
recall.
Because I remember playing that game, like, I was super excited because I played the demo and, like, dude, like, the jetpacking functionality is great, I can't wait to explore these, like, huge open worlds, but essentially it was just the Iron Man movie game.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Remember how Iron Man 2, you fought the fucking Crimson Dynamo, and then in the Iron Man 2 movie, they, like, here's the not Crimson Dynamo. Look how he's the exact same character as Crimson Dynamo, but look at him be Whiplash. He's clearly someone to care about, right?
Gosh, I'm already losing interest.
In the movie we're not watching.
Yeah. Let me reposition myself. I'm sinking lower and lower into the couch.
Just cuddle me harder, sweetie.
Feel that? This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close.
Yeah, Dark Void.
Oh, it's Quantum. Oh, I know. what
You
you're
remember
talking
it? It was a
about. The cover
Capcom.
art, yeah.
Yeah. Remember
Yeah.
how it ended like 10 levels in with no like conclusion?
Yeah.
Like any other
Yeah,
game
it got
that was
a pretty low score, I believe.
it wasn't finished. The
Yeah.
game just was not finished.
That's an all too common problem in games today.
Yeah,
They don't feel like they need to finish it.
because they expect sequels. It's like animes.
Yeah.
Ready to make a run for it? Okay, I guess we're done here. Sweet.
Everything worked out. Oh, what's that?
Any thoughts, Sam?
It explodes.
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose.
I do not remember that like object in the game at all.
No,
The vault in the atmosphere
I
process.
don't recall what that's about.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you?
The whole
I guess.
place is lighting up. How our readings are off the chart.
What chart are you looking at?
Really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be good too.
Okay, see, roll credits. So here's the thing. When I first played this, I thought that was like some entity. I thought that was like a living organism attacking the character.
That would be interesting.
Because that's how they treat the Scourge, you know?
Yeah.
And the Scourge is just a stationary object that does fucking nothing and people just run into and blame it for it. It's like walking into a wall. What the fuck?
Don't risk it, just go!
So, like, when this is actively attacking us and we have to run for it, I thought it was like a monster attacking us.
It kind of reminds me of Silver Surfer Fantastic Four, and I thought that was Galactus, their version of it.
Oh, gross.
Giant fucking cloud in the sky.
God
you
damn
know?
it, space living black hole monster thing.
I mean, I don't know why they made him a cloud. I think a gigantic freaking humanoid god was scary. I mean, if you put it to real life.
But then you saw Ego.
I know, Sam!
Yeah.
So honestly, in retrospect, the giant cloud version of Galacticus was probably a safe maneuver.
But I mean, it's just a giant person, though. I mean,
I know.
It would be like looking up at God.
I know. But
The
now,
gi- the
but
planet
now
with a-
picturing a giant planet with a face and think about how fucking stupid that is.
What if he didn't have a face? Maybe he just had like he was Cloud, but like his body was Cloud, but he was wearing the same armor or something that contained his essence or something.
No.
So you didn't have to animate a face or anything
No, that would be stupid, Anthony. Why would a cloud need armor?
to contain it. You know, like you put water in a cup to give it shape.
Anthony, you're being silly.
We don't know where it goes.
I have good ideas.
Remember when I said, ironically, that I wanted Ego, the living planet, to show up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I
And
do
then-
remember that.
And then you know how when they did that, I'm like, no, I was joking. Please don't actually do this. Oh my god, you're actually doing this. Stop this. You're killing me.
Who else do you think they're going to put in the continuity?
Adam Warlock.
Well, we know that.
He's next.
But what would surprise us?
I can't wait for Thanatos, who admittedly is a world-ending villain, but he's like the weakest of the world-ending villains. I feel like
Wait a minute. Is it Thanos or Thanatos?
Thanos.
Okay.
Yes, Thanos. Thanatos is the Greek god of quiet death. Hey, look at that animation from like the second game.
Go, 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 go.
I remember Liar doing that exact same animation.
Do you think they would have saved that on file?
Yes, obviously. No, but Thanos, like, he's a big-time supervillain in the Marvel Universe, like, admittedly. But there's bigger villains. Like, fucking arguably, you could say that Doctor Doom is more evil.
Oh, I love Doctor Doom. I hate, though, that they haven't given a good adaptation of him, though.
But, like, the thing is
Console is attempting surface reconnection.
that Thanos is not a good endgame material for the MCU, especially since we've waited for over a decade. Like,
I love villains that have, like, a prideful ego type thing, but they're also seen as all-powerful.
and we've had
the only
10
reason that
seconds
they've
of screen time with him.
Yeah, and the only reason they make mistakes, though, is through their own ego.
Hubris.
Yeah. Through hubris or something like that.
But that's always been a human fault.
Yeah, well, that's what makes the villain human, though. Is that
You just
kind
say
of-
that's what makes Thanos human?
This place is
I was talking about Doctor Doom.
Oh.
Why I like Doctor Doom so much. He only fails because he gets in his own way. But he's still, like, powerful
Did he ever
as hell.
stay as a good guy in the new comics?
Atmosphere processing.
Oh, like when they swapped consciousnesses?
No, when after Secret Wars, the second Secret Wars that just passed not too long ago,
Oh.
and the new universe put together, he was a good guy, and he was trying to prove himself to be good to Tony Stark, and Tony Stark every time is just like
That light is us, then.
trying to kill him, like every conversation they have, and he's like, "Come on, Stark, just fucking let me try."
Wait, so this was after Secret Wars and he was like the god?
Yes, this was after the
Oh.
Secret Wars in which he and Doctor Strange became God of Battleworld.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the time where it was like him, somebody at Deadpool, Red Skull, and Carnage became good guys through something.
Once did supply runs
And
for
then
substance
also
exceeding
Tony Stark was a bad guy.
trying to melt ice caps.
The Hulk turned out to became a bad guy with Hulk spelled backwards. So it was like,
Clue?
yeah,
Clue?
he was like black though, and he like knocked Nova from America to, like he punched him so hard he wound up in Paris,
Okay, like
kind of thing. I don't know. I thought that maybe would have been what you were talking about. I was not aware that there was a second time he tried to be good.
Sam?
yeah.
I love that. I love the part though where Doctor Doom goes back to Latveria, and he opens the door or whatever, and like there's a terrorist in front of him. He's like, "Your tyranny ends here." And he's like, "You're absolutely right. We should switch over to democracy." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Yes, absolutely. You're absolutely right. We should have a democracy and have an election." He's like, "Oh, okay." It's like, good. I'm glad we could see eye to eye on this issue. Also, he's a double agent. And everyone's just looking at. It was great. I would recommend looking up that one page. It's only for like one page out of the whole comic, so it's like.
Oh my god, no, because after Secret Wars, where he is like the god of Battleworld, his face gets fixed.
Oh yeah.
So that's when he tries to turn over good, and I don't know. All I know right now is that Civil War 2 ended in a failure. Like, as like...
Oh, is it over now?
It was pretty bad.
I thought it was a continuous thing.
And if I recall correctly, Iron Man is Tony Stark is no longer Iron Man. It's now Riri Williams, who used to be Moon Monkey, because you know nothing says racial progression like having a small black child called Moon Monkey.
Let's go slow.
Moon Monkey.
Yes.
How?
Sam might put on the charge.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're just gonna gloss over that. Continue.
Yes. And if I recall correctly, the Avengers are still being funded by Deadpool.
I want
Okay, I remember that bit. I thought he was broke by now, though.
I don't know.
For other
That's-
reasons. Is he still married to that vampire lady?
The Demon
Demon
Queen?
the succubus?
Yes, I believe so.
You like working solo.
To be fair, she's probably one of the few entities out there in the Marvel Universe that could stand up to Deadpool's libido.
I love that he found love. Finally.
Yeah.
He was either that or wait till he died much later to go.
data pad, toothbrush.
Does she know about death? Being like his other gal? Is she jealous? Does she know?
I feel like she'd have to be, like, acquainted with death.
Yeah. I don't know if you could be jealous,
What
though.
was those pillars coming through the sand there for a second? What was that happening?
Would you be jealous?
Whoa, Shadow! Whoa, see?
Huh.
What is happening?
Yeah, what?
What is happening?
What?
Whoop, whoop.
What?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we
Through
go.
the sand, okay. It's,
Pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Seeing some serious shit here, Scotty.
Female Scotty with a wig. Seriously, her hair looks like a wig. It looks awful.
I don't like her character, though. I don't care for the overly religious.
There's only two types of Scottish people, and that is either the incredibly sing-songy, where they're like the sweetest people ever, or they're the biggest assholes you'll ever meet.
Yeah. I'm not gonna argue that.
What's there to argue? I just stated a fact.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with you.
Oh my god. Speaking of racial prejudices and like inappropriate names for things, which we weren't talking about,
No, of course not.
there's a team, like a football team in New Zealand called the All Blacks.
Okay. Go on.
And they recently lost a game. They recently won a game, rather, to another team called the Lions.
Okay. Normal name.
Yep, the Lions versus the All Blacks.
Huh.
As in
Sounds like a
All black.
reenactment of Ghost in the Dark.
all black. Oh hey, Drac.
You just immediately start shooting.
I
him in the back.
started shooting Drac.
He was the most important thing according to your screen, so he had to die.
I figured there was bullets flying that he needs to either be protected or murdered. Oh hey, guy.
I found it useful to have Drax on your team because he just kind of tanks all the shots.
His name is
And
not
he's got,
Drax.
Is it not?
Drac.
Who am I confusing with? Is there a Drax in this game?
I believe there is actually.
Who is that character that I wonder?
Drax. Why does that?
He might have existed somewhere. God, can you imagine all the pissed off people that are like, Drax is the guy, you know? God damn it!
Yeah.
It's awful!
Telling me.
We'll figure it out.
Yourself, kid.
Don't worry about it, guys. We'll find out.
Oh my God, we're fucking morons. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, you're right. That's not even in this continent.
That's not even remotely. God damn it.
Definitely. It went over my head, and I definitely did not catch
This
it.
fight is pretty good, but
He serves the same thematic purpose as Tough Guy, with poor social skills.
still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste it.
Got potential.
You get the potential, kid.
Point me to your ship and try to...
We need to have a training montage with this guy, where he toughens us up.
Gotta be
Push-ups.
a montage! Pronounced montage.
The first colonists sent audio.
Activate.
Wow, I like how that stuff just
I
disappeared.
didn't. Yeah, when it gave me the option, I didn't even touch that for like a
This
good
is
couple
where
of
we'll
days
build
until
on
I
your
was
outpost.
sure that I completed enough side
Right?
shit.
Deployment order.
Later, I guess I learned
So, if you activate, like, the atmospheric conditioners, like, why do you need to increase viability of a planet?
States this judgment call falls to the
I don't know. It makes people feel safer. And
Fuck it, they
mean-
leapt to another galaxy to be away from their problems.
outposts could advance
I-
initiative research and discoveries.
I don't know. It seems like you wouldn't even put it down if it wasn't like
Outposts are scientific.
more viable than it is now.
Aren't we here to explore?
Wow,
the things
that's,
that you do to increase their viability doesn't actually make any sense to me. Like if you found somebody's missing relative or something, I don't see how that makes it any safer.
and its
You just find the
intentions in
body.
Andromeda.
I found a corpse.
Here's the corpse.
The planet is now
Oh,
better.
thank you. You raise up like 20% viability. No, we just found a dead guy.
If anything, we proved decreased viability. Anyway, so here's the decision you were asking me about earlier. So scientific outpost.
I did scientific, but I think I remember
I did
regretting
too.
it.
I did scientific outpost too because like my reasoning for it was it will be a statement on how we will be viewed as settlers here.
Yeah.
We're not being militaristic. We're not invaders. We're researchers. We're explorers. We're here in peace.
But the other flip of that coin is that they never, like the other aliens they meet, never bring that up to me. That you came here with your armies. I feel like they even still said that. I was like, you just came here to kill and invade us. And I'm like, hello, I made a scientific outpost.
Science.
We're
clearly the
We're all
Enterprise.
scientists with AK-47s.
Can't you see the badge? It says Jean-Luc Kick is your ass Picard.
It's like, yeah,
I'm gonna go with scientific again.
I don't know. I feel like the
Discovery.
decision doesn't really
That's
matter.
our
in
Oh, it
this
doesn't.
game. I don't know if they'll.
Shit.
You think they will come up with a second game? You think they have the balls for it?
If they do, they have bigger balls than I'd expect.
It's not gonna be like one of the things where it ends like the last Avatar made by.
Let me just
M.
say,
Night
if
Shyamalan.
they announce it at like an E3, they will be announced to the song "We've Got Big Balls" by AC/DC.
Yeah. That'd be
We've
appropriate.
got the biggest balls of them all.
Yeah, the last time I got mad about.
Hey,
somebody-
look, a black man.
Outpost blocked inbound.
Is he wearing a red shirt? He might be okay.
Hey, look, Addison. Also known as any
Do we
other
even know who that guy is? Is this random black guy?
He's random Blackman.
Ray Dumb Blackman.
August Bradley. Operational.
He's August Bradley.
That's who he is. Yeah, he's the governor or the mayor
We're ready to make the most of it.
of the planet. I guess that would make him a president or emperor.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the
What
word.
would
God King made flesh would be the proper title.
be the God King made flesh?
Yes.
Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
Why?
They're eager.
But I had a list.
I had names.
It's called Prodromos.
I was
But
gonna
I
call it-
discovered it.
I was
made
gonna
it
call it
viable.
Titville.
It's called Prodromos.
Like-
so says the living God and flesh of Eos.
I was gonna call it like Sextopia.
So if anything, you should be the governor.
The Nexus. I warned them. Hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
Won't be the first time.
Fuck off, Addison.
Playing it. Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption.
Awkwardly retracted.
Called her out on
Oh
her
my
bullshit.
god! Did you see like just below that dip in the sand, like the world was just not loaded?
Yeah, it loaded in just like her sincerity.
Oh my god.
You already have a lead on.
Are you taller than me?
something else?
I cannot abide people being taller than me.
I think I'm going to make a law that people cannot be taller than me. So says the
The God.
discoverer.
Of you.
Yeah, I am the Christopher Columbus of the Andromeda Galaxy. What I
Despite
say
the fact that there
goes.
were people here for like a year longer than anyone else.
So long.
I mean, who's gonna argue with Ryder?
Be aware. That's all.
You
No,
need to
fuck
wear
the
less
energy.
makeup.
You're just as manipulative
Watch
as
out for
them.
everyone. But not you, right? You're genuine.
Rawr.
I know
Cat fight.
Whoa, what just flew off to the side there?
What was that a bird?
I don't know.
Are there birds?
I felt like it was a piece of her clothing, like duplicating off her model and just flying off the Z-axis. Those
Well, those
footprints
footprints are huge.
are huge. They're more detailed than her character model, and why weren't there footprints too there?